Hi, this is Terry again with the Hands on Tap team. I'm here to share some tips from our years of property management experience. Today, I'm going to give you 4 tips about how to train your tenants. By starting a tenant relationship right, you can avoid a lot of problems later. The best time to train is really during the lease signing. Take time to orient a new tenant on how you manage things, what to expect before they move in. There are just a few things to cover in this orientation training. Rent payments, roles and responsibilities, fire safety, and general house rules. Let's start with rent. Tip number 1, clearly outline the rent amount, payment frequency, and anything that's included or not included, such as water, cable, TV. Be sure to articulate where and how rent payments should be made. Advise that circumstances around late payments will not be taken into consideration. This is a business rule. And if full rent is not received by the 5th, a late fee will automatically be applied on the 6th without exception. You shouldn't judge the vast range of excuses that you'll hear. Encouraging better excuses next time. Treat everyone the same and avoid subjectivity. Tell the tenant you don't expect any problems, but you're advising them if rent isn't paid by the 13th, an eviction notice will be filed. Again, it's not a judgment call on your part. This is a business rule to avoid any form of discrimination or subjectivity. Be sure to follow through and do what you say. Stay credible. If a tenant knows they can push some boundaries, they're going to do it. Remember, these are guidelines, and you should check local laws to confirm late fees and eviction order rules. Okay, tip number 2. Define your roles and responsibilities. Your lease agreement should outline tenant responsibilities such as cleaning their unit and informing you in case of an issue with the building. Take the time at lease signing to point out these responsibilities. Some examples of things you should explain in detail are cleaning. Don't leave any room for interpretation. Tell them cleaning involves windows and toilets, floors, appliances, keeping cooking surfaces wiped down and free of exposed food. If rodent infestation results from an unclean unit, the tenant will be responsible for remediation costs. Next, maintenance. Let the tenant know that they're responsible for fixing or paying repairs of such things that they break or use, such as window panes, light bulbs, appliance defects caused by lack of cleanliness. Then trash. Give clear instructions where to dispose of trash, leaving garbage in hallways, fire escapes, outside the unit, in any common area other than the designated trash disposal area. That's unacceptable. Okay, tip number 3. Give clear instructions about fire safety equipment. Under no circumstances should common area or exterior devices such as fire extinguishers be tampered with. Unless there's a fire, the tenant should never remove batteries from smoke or CO detectors inside or outside their units. Let them know you will inspect all of this equipment regularly, including inside their unit. And finally, tip number 4, communicate general house rules. Loud music and extended stay guests are problems. If a guest turns into a resident, there could be an additional charge and background check that needs to be done. If you have specific rules around pets, painting, remodeling, or conducting business on premises, be sure to remind them of those rules that should be in the lease. I hope these tips have been helpful to you. We have lots more on our blog as well as handsontap.com. Thank you.